While understanding why you're selling your home is critically important, it is only critically important for you and your real estate agent. So, for that reason, it's critical to keep the reasons you're selling the home to yourself. Now, the number one question sellers and their realtors are asked is, why are you selling? This question is loaded with danger. Think about it. This is the strongest potential ammunition a buyer can have against you, the seller, in strategizing what price they should offer you for your property. For example, if you absolutely, positively must be in Portland, Oregon next month for a new job, and you relay that to the buyer only hears, "I'm under the gun and I have to sell fast. Help me, please help me, please." And then the buyer thinks, well, maybe I can ask for $5,000, $10,000, maybe $15,000 less for the house and I might be able to get it. Now, most sellers fail miserably in this category in not revealing their motivation to the buyer, because people like answering questions and people want to be friendly and helpful and not appear to be rude. So when they're asked the question, so why are you selling? They answer it, and without realizing it, they reveal their entire hand and subsequently lose the game of real estate poker in their very first round. There are two simple solutions here, though. First, don't be around the property when buyers are touring your home. That sounds obvious, but if you aren't there to ask the question to, they can't get any answer that gives them your motivating factors. And second, have a practice answer ready in case you need it. But most people don't have a practice answer, so they rely on their instincts. And in this game of real estate, your natural inclination to help with an answer could get you slaughtered. But if you know what to say, and if it sounds natural, you'll never get into trouble. So when they ask, so why are you moving? You respond with a large smile and you say, well, nothing really, just life changes, you know. You've given them nothing. Nothing as to your motivation, but you have answered them, and you've given them an answer that no one can argue with, even though your answer says nothing. And all of your cards are in your poker hand, and they're safely concealed. But here's the bad news. You see, realtors are just as bad at the answer as most sellers are. So let me illustrate that for you. When we represent purchasers, one of the first questions we ask of other realtors who have properties that our purchasers are interested in is, you guessed it, why are your sellers selling? And you would be shocked at the answers we get. Some things like, oh, they're desperate, they have to sell, or they're being transferred, or they're behind on their payments and a foreclosure is possible, or they're sick and tired of the area, and so on and so on and so on. And while all these might be accurate answers, how would you feel about your real estate agent sharing that information with another buyer's agent? Now, it's one thing if you've told your agent to share that information, but if you haven't, if your agent shares that information, they've potentially cost you a lot of money. Now, do you have any doubt that the buyer will offer you less money because he knows that information now? You can count on it. So don't share your motivating factors with anyone but your real estate agent, but make sure they, like you now do, they know what to say. So let's practice it again. So, why are you selling? You stop, you smile, and you say, oh, nothing really, just life changes, you know? Practice it. Learn it. That alone will save you thousands of dollars. So please watch, like, and share these tools and resources, and of course, let us know how we can best serve